Well, I have always been a communicator. I love talking to people, and I think that's what I keep on doing in my job now as well. I meet so many different kinds of people, and that's what I love about my job.
Hello and welcome to Inventiva's web series where we do a series of interviews with young and bright entrepreneurs as they tell us about their startup journey and how did they get where they are today. I'm your host Palak Gupta and today we are honored by the presence of Mr. Amit Verma. Amit Verma is a serial entrepreneur and owner of DIY Immigration. He has 14 years experience in the education industry, working with students, schools and colleges under various programs. He has also helped the thousands of students to fulfill their study abroad and live abroad dreams. He has worked closely with international universities, career counselors, agencies and organizations including NASA. And he has personally led more than 2,500 students to USA for their programs. So, how are you doing, sir?
All good. Thank you so much.
Okay, sir. So, without any delay, I would like to start your interview. And my first question to you would be how did you get your idea or concept for the business?
Well, I got my idea for the past 15 years. I have been a part of this immigration industry, and I always felt that there was a lot of opaqueness in the industry, and agents and consultants were not doing well or serving the customers well. So I thought it's better to have a do-it-yourself approach to immigration and give power back into the hand of the customer and let them take care of their file while the DIY immigration team takes care of all things which are around review and information. And that's how DIY immigration was born.
That is pretty interesting, sir. So, moving on to the next question what do you love most about your job?
Well, I have always been a communicator. I love talking to people. And I think that's what I keep on doing in my job now as well. I meet so many different kinds of people, and that's what I love about my job.
Okay, sir. That is quite fascinating to hear that. Sir, to what do you attribute your success?
Well, only thing that comes to my mind is that have a positive frame of mind. Do not let hurdles just keep you down. They will bring you down, but don't let them keep you down. And have a positive bent of mind and just keep doing what you love.
Okay, sir. So moving on to our next question. If you had a one advice, so to someone who's just starting out their business or just starting their startup, what would it be?
I think it has to be around their core business idea. Don't make a me too product. Don't just follow what is popular. Have a value proposition that's really genuine. Test it out in the market. Once you have that validation, then only take that plunge. A lot of times you make that mistake of jumping in too early. And I think that's something that everyone could avoid.
Okay, sir. So moving on to our next question. Considering the fierce competition in today's business world, how would you highlight your company's competitive advantages? What makes it stand out from the crowd?
Well, as I said in my last answer as well, it's all about value proposition. What you offer to the customer that's unique or different. And I believe at DIY Immigration, we are just turning over the head what immigration industry stands for. Actually, we are just swimming against the tide because immigration is all about consulting, whereas DIY immigration stands for do it yourself. So I am asking customers, people like you, like everybody who's watching this video, to take that control of their immigration in their hands and do it themselves with our help. And that's actually totally unique and revolutionary when it comes to the immigration world. Yeah, that is like I consider that is pretty true if we go according to that. So moving on to our next question, you have been dealing with a lot of youth in your profession, and would you like to give them some suggestions or advice with the answer to their urge for studying abroad and living their dream abroad? Well, I think you should dream and think of a life for yourself and pursue it. There's nothing wrong in it. A lot of people around us don't want us to do that. They want to pull you back, saying get to stability. But I think only people who dream can just stop a step outside the box. Having said that, the other thing I want young people to understand that immigration and living a life is not easy.
Yeah,
So
right.
there is a period of 3 to 5 years where you will actually go through the grind, and not just in terms of study, but in terms of making life for yourself.
Yeah,
And you be ready for those 5 years. Because
right.
if you can put those five, you're making 50 better. But a lot of young people don't understand that, and they lose hope after a year. And I see so many cases where kids even come back to
Yeah,
their home. So
yeah.
my advice to those kids would be that just stick around, give yourself 5 years, and then you have a beautiful life.
So I hope the audience understands your advice and take it very carefully. So moving on, what are the most effective ways to reduce your frustration and handle stress?
Well, I think things work different. Personally, if I tell you, for me, it has always been about getting distracted out of work. For example, I love watching movies. So, a good movie in the half or a quarter movie a day is helpful, really for me, and that sort of unwind.
Yeah. So moving ahead, what are your some failures from which you have learned your best lessons?
I think there are a lot of failures that I have gone through, and right from the beginning, if I look back, there have been a lot of financial that I had to incur. There were a lot of failures where I was strategically wrong, and I couldn't, as I told you, there are product market fit issues. I came in too early with something in the market. So there have been all sorts of failures, I would say, and the only thing that you can look at it now, as I look back at my failures, is what could I have done better? And I think that's one thing that everybody can look at later on. Going back into the past and how you can do things better. But at that time, it's not easy. It's like going to hell when you're failing. And at that time, I think you need to just believe that you are doing a fair job. There's nothing wrong with you. There is a failure, but there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with you. And if you can do that, you will come out of that failure. You will be a success sooner or later.
Okay. So my last question to you would be, it's been a long journey for you. So what motivated you? What always kept you on the track? Yes, I have to work in this way. Yes, I have to move forward this way. So what was that a thing that always helped you to perform an outstanding result and perform in a great way?
So it's a combination for me. And one thing that sort of really gets me going is solving a challenge, because I love solving challenges, big or small. And the other thing is that you need to know what you want to do later on in your life, because if
Yeah.
you aspire for something, even it could be a mobile phone, a laptop, a car, a house, a dream life abroad. It could
Yeah.
be anything. Just aspire for that, because that's how you will keep on working towards your goals.
Yeah.
Because there is fire on a lot of our Indian mentality is to not look at things like that. We want to look at things where we should be satisfied with whatever we have.
Yeah.
But I think only when you aspire for more, you can strive for more and go for bigger things.
Yeah, so that is quite fascinating and quite motivating to hear this from you that you always faced hurdles and always try to solve it on and face challenges. So it was great having you and your all the questions you answered the way. I hope our audience understands what you actually wanted to convey them and our youth understands, and I as a youth is thankful to you for helping this DIY immigration because we as an individual want to go to abroad and study abroad. So I completely fascinate your ideas. And that's all for today. Now, this is the end of the session, and I hope our audience liked the video and they would get ahead with your views. That's all for today. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show today. And I wish all the best to the magazine and to the brand and a lot of success to all the viewers of your channel.